Hello guys, it's me Kazuma Kuriyami. Haven't made a deck profile in for codified Vanguard for a long time. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys my updated version of the Shadow Paladins Premium. This is a blaster deck, so yeah, let's begin. We'll start up with the Grade 4 lineup. For the Grade 4 lineup, I run 4 Phantom Blaster. Let's see. Dark Dragon, Phantom Blaster, Diablo. This one's specialty. This is going to be your main grade 4. One of my favorite. Ren uses this. Let's see. Counter Blast, flip a copy, 2 criticals, destroy rear guards. If your opponent's not able to freaking destroy a rear guard, they can't guard. So, pretty good. This is going to be your grade 4. First grade 4. Next. We're going to be running Dark Knight Grim Recruiter. Many people are telling me, dude, get the updated version of this because this is better, the updated version. For me, I'm like, nah, I'm not getting that. I want the classic version. And the reason why I like the classic version is because when this unit attack hits the Vanguard, search your deck for up to 1 grade 1 or less rear guard. And even though that's just a very simple trick, I usually use this for pressure because many people don't use this, but this is really good for pressure. Your opponent would have no choice but to guard, and even if they don't guard, I'm gonna go whip their ass. Because in this deck, you're gonna go understand why me, superior calling a grade 1. That's something you do not, that you should not do that, especially if you know you're running, Shadow Paladins. So yeah, on hit scale, superior call grade 1. Seems simple, but that can be terrifying depending on how you use it. So yeah. Next, this is gonna be my heavy hitter. Lastly, let's see the grade 4 lineup. Yeah, the Dark Drag Principal Morfessa. This one's really good. Counter Blast, turn a copy of the G Zone, retire 2 rear guards, draw 2 cards. After that, all your front row units gets plus 15,000 plus 1 critical. This is really good. This is really good. So this is my heavy hitter. Usually, in terms of first strides, I would recommend Diablo, Phantom Blaster Diablo. But if you're trying to do some multi attacks, I would recommend this guy as well. But if you're, this one's always the heavy hitter. I usually go with this for, okay, let's see. G Guardians are gonna be Dark Dragon, Plotmaker Dragon. Still one of my favorites. Let's see. Ritual free. This unit has plus 10,000. So overall, it's 25,000. It's really good. Ritual free. Okay. This one's really good as well. Snow Element Blizzard, since we're running premium, so yeah. Flip a copy. Gets 5,000 for each card in the G zone. Next, of course, gonna run a Zeroth Dragon. Peak Ultima. Everybody knows what this thing can do. Counter Blast 2. Shuffle your deck. It's basically like OTT, but even better. I only run 1 Zeroth Dragon, so yeah, obviously. I mean, who doesn't run 1 Zeroth Dragon? Okay, for this deck, you could actually work with both Force 1, but Force 2 also works well. But, well, let me just think. Wait, Force 1, Force 2. In all honesty, I think this deck works better with Force 1. So go with Force 1. But if you want to go for Force 2, well, it's more of the strategy, because if you're going for Force 1, like I said, this deck works way better with Force 1. For Force 2, your first stride's probably going to be Grim Recruiter, not going to be Diablo, because Diablo already has a crit. There's no reason for you to have 3 crits or more. Okay, so let's go for the grade 4 lineup. 3 copies of Mordred Phantom. Mordred Phantom V-Series. Mordred Phantom V-Series. This guy's skill, Imaginary Force. Both your Blaster Dark Diablos, or Blaster Darks, anything that's Blaster Dark Diablo, Blaster Dark. After that, those 2 get automatically Force, and at the same time restand Counter Blast plus 10,000. Really good. This is good for premium. Next, I run 4 copies Blaster Dark Diablo. This one also works well with Mordred Phantom, the last time I checked. And you also need Blaster Dark Diablo in order to activate, let's see, Phantom, let me see that. Yeah, Phantom Blaster Diablo. the moment you stride with this one, you could retire one rear guard. So yeah, it's practically Blaster Dorks. Next, you're gonna be running this dragon. I forgot what's the name. You use this to recycle either Diablo. I use this in order to recycle either Diablo or Blaster Dork. And after that, this is also an auto rear guard. If you have a 2 grade trees in the soul, what happens is Soul Blast 10,000 plus 1 critical, and your opponent can guard with Sentinels. Really fucking terrifying. Let's see. What's next? 4 Blaster Dark Diablo. Wait, Blaster Darks. It's almost said Diablo. 4 Blaster Darks, B series. Standard, counterblast. Opponent chooses one of the rear guards. This one has a twin drive. Every time let's see. Every time if opponent has no rear guard, discard a card from your hand. This unit gets 1 drive, so it gets a twin drive. Okay. So for Diablo. Next, Nullity Revenger Masquerade. Searcher for, I use this basically a searcher for Blaster Dark Diablo or for Blaster Dark. Dark Knight Maiden Maka. I use this to Superior Call a Grade 1, obviously. Generation Break 1. Interceptors. This is a really good fucking intercept. If you have less than, when this intercepts, if your back row has less, grade 1 or less, this unit automatically gets 10,000. So it's automatically a 15k shield intercept. So it's pretty good, not gonna lie. I still use that. I still see that card's useful. Okay, next. Nightmare Painter. When placed, grade 1, less, but from the drop zone, put it to your soul. I use this to recycle as well, because there are moments when you need certain cards. I'm actually combining this with a specific combo. All the cards you can use. I use this for soul charge, because there are moments when you need to do soul charge. So yeah, grade 1 or less, from drop zone, put the soul, plus 3,000. Next, Orion Rod. Oh, I love her. I have a combo for these two. Nightmare Painter, you get a card from the drop zone. Oh, sorry, drop zone. Yeah, drop zone. Then after that, you put it to the freaking Vanguard, plus 3,000. And after that, you Soul Blast. After that, put this unit in rest position. And one of your units gets plus 10,000. Really good. It's like a force marker. Okay. 3 copies of Skull Witch in the main. You need her. You used her to Superior Call. Okay, you need her, but you can only use her once. You can't use her more than, you can't really use her on the same skill twice. Okay. You need her. She's usually food. I use her as food for Phantom Blaster Diablo. Yeah, for Phantom Blaster Diablo. I usually use her as food if I need to retire. She's so easy to, you can just kill her so easily. What's next? Brownwind. Searcher for Blaster Dark. You need to search for Blaster Dark or Diablo. Karen, aka more food for Phantom Blaster Diablo. Choose a grade 3 from hand. After that, it also searches for. Yeah, I almost forgot this thing. You could search this. Use this as a searcher for Blaster Dark and for Blaster Dark Diablo. And after that, in terms of retiring, like I said, food for Phantom Blaster Diablo. This counts as 2 rear guards. So you need that. 2 little Skull Witch in the main. Standard, perfect guard, the grade 1 version. The only reason why I put this in the deck is because it's still useful. It's still useful because, let's see. If there's another version of this in the drop zone, you could choose a card from your hand, you could discard it and draw another one. So in other words, it's like using it as filter. I keep her because she's good for filters. Okay. Now let's go to the triggers. Just give me a sec. I'll put these guys on the side. Yeah, let's talk about the triggers. 2 Death Feather Eagle. Grim Revenger. Belial Owl. This is really good. It's a Sentinel, 30k. Most of the time it guards, you don't have to discard anything. And plus you need the criticals. So I run 6 criticals. 6 criticals, okay. And obviously 4 heals. And Howl Owl. I still need this guy for soul charging. 1 over trigger. You need that. And Crisis Revenger Fritz. That's gonna be the starting grade 0. So yeah, that's gonna be my take for my Shadow Paladin premium deck. In my opinion, this premium deck's actually pretty good. I've actually won a lot of times with this. This is my favorite freaking premium deck. I defeated so many people using this deck, but I'm still working on it. I'm planning to upgrade this maybe in the future, but what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's good? Like I said, this is my total take for the Shadow Paladin premium. If you guys liked the video, leave a like, leave a comment. If you guys have any suggestions on which card I should change, but for me, this deck is already solid. I'm able to do a lot of wins with this, and I like the combos I'm able to do with this. So I'm already happy with this. I'm already happy with this deck profile. Anyways, okay, I think we're good. Thanks guys for watching the video, and yeah, I'll do more deck profiles. Have a nice day, and goodbye. I'll be making more videos.